Greetings, it's Christine. Today we're gonna have such a fun video to do. It is this or that goth band edition because in this house we goth, we trad goth, and by that we darkwave, gothrock, post-punk, and death rock. So we goth in this house. We also have on a trad goth band t-shirt because this video requires one. And I'm wearing my favorite She Passed Away t-shirt. Okay, how this will go is that I have written names of several goth bands in this plastic box. And I will pick two randomly over here, and then I will pick this or that. All these bands are bands that I know. I have not picked a band that I haven't at least listened to one or two songs or have somehow knowledge about their music. So yes, I have picked bands from different eras, not just the 80s or 90s, but also early 2000s and modern day bands. So this is gonna be fun. I have plans of doing the industrial version of this too. But first, we trad goth. Okay, let's begin this challenge. It's gonna be fun. Okay. First we have UK Decay and the March Violets. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna pick the March Violets because I used to love this band when I was a baby pet. Such a great band too, so next one is Double Echo and Sweet Emergard. It's gonna be Sweet Emergard because I don't like the newest releases by Double Echo. I used to like the band before a little bit more when they were more dark wavy. Now they sound more like synthy and I don't really like it, so that one is easy. And I actually have some CDs by Sweet Ermegarde. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, to the next band. It is the Sisters of Mercy and the Kentucky Vampires. Oh, this is difficult! Oh. I'm sure the Kentucky Vampires understand that I picked the Sisters of Mercy over them. I think that is very understandable. So the next one are... Oh, why go? Oh God! Black Angel and Linnea Aspera. Why did I do this? I love Black Angel, but I also love Linnea Aspera. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I really love some Linnea Aspera music, but it's gonna be Black Angel. Black Angel. That one. My God, heart. Okay, we have to goth it up and keep on. The next one are Flowers of Agera and the Dance Society. Difficult. So difficult. What do It's gonna be the Flowers for a Gala. I love this post-punk band. I love the Dance Society too, but I love this even more. That was a difficult one too. Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. Goth music is so good. Soviet, and the Daughters of Bristol. This one is easy. The Daughters of Bristol, good goth rock band. Soviet is also quite good. I really loved their music when I was a baby bat, but no. The Daughters of Bristol is much better in my opinion. So the next one is gonna be Rosetta Stone and Grey Gallows. This one is obviously also gonna go to Rosetta Stone because it is a band whose discography I am more known to. I actually have a signed CD of Grey Gallows, and I actually recommend checking out the music of Grey Gallows. Such a good Greek darkwave. So yeah, good discography, but I actually prefer Rosetta Stone over. The next one is She Passed Away and Big Electric Cat. I actually like Big Electric Cat, such a good goth band. But it's gonna be She Passed Away. She Passed Away was a band that I really loved when I wasn't known that I was a goth, like when I was a teenager or something like that. And next one is London After Midnight and Les Fleurs du Mal. This band makes such a good goth rock music. I have one of their songs in my essential list, but I also love London After Midnight. It was a band that I used to love when I was younger, and I still sing to the songs of London After Midnight. And I also have a band T-shirt of London After Midnight, so it will obviously be London After Midnight, even if I really like Les Flowers du Mal. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but I really love that band. Please check out the bands that you haven't heard. I will put them in the description box so you have. The next one is The Last of Us and Red Sun Revival. The Last of Us has this Fields of the Nephilim kind of sound. I am not that big of it, but I like this band, The Last of Us. But I'm gonna pick Red Sun Revival. I like their music more. It has more of the. They're both goth rock bands, but the goth rock that this band has is more of my appeal. I am not the biggest fan of the Fields of Nephilim, so that explains. But I still bought the Last of Us album, one of their albums, because it was an impulse decision and it was quite good for me at the moment. So the next one is The Funeral March of the Marionettes, and Date at Midnight. This one is quite difficult because I love both. This one, The Funeral March of the Marionettes, I recently discovered a band, but I prefer Date at Midnight a little bit more. I also have a band T-shirt of Date at Midnight. So yeah, I really like Cold Modern World, and it is in my goth essential list, so it is gonna be this one. I still love the bands that I didn't pick. Yeah, sometimes it's really difficult. Next one is Lycia and Deliverance. Deliverance, obviously. This I don't even need to explain. Deliverance. Oh, I'm kind of glad that I picked that one with a band that I'm not that into, Lycia, but it's still a good goth band. But I am not that into it, but I could still include it in this list and challenge. The next one is The Witching Hour and Fields of the Nephilim. I put Fields of the Nephilim too, even if I'm not that into, like, I have heard few songs. So this one should be obvious. It will be The Witching Hour. I used to listen to The Witching Hour as a baby, but Lygia. So yeah, that one should be obvious. The Witching Hour was such a good goth rock band back then when I was so new to goth music. And the next one is The Silence Industries and Joy Division. I'm gonna pick The Silence Industries. I am not the biggest Joy Division fan, but I do like some Joy Division songs. So the next one are Bats in the Belfry and Cinema Strange. Bats in the Belfry is so good, such a good goth rock band, but it's gonna be Cinema Strange. Cinema Strange. Love you. I wish Cinema Strange could release new music, but they're not gonna do that. Cinema Strange, I think they are somehow disbanded or something like that. I have such an emotional turmoil regarding Cinema Strange. Okay, Stereo Cult. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry. I know this band follows me on Instagram and they're really cool. I would like to have a band t-shirt. And Nosferatu. I am not gonna pick Nosferatu. They make good music, but they are not in my essential list or a band that I'm really into. I might like one or two songs, but yeah, it's gonna be Stereo Cult. Good new modern goth band. I really recommend you to check them out. The next one is Judith and Echo and the Bunnymen. It's gonna be Judith. Judith. It is a goth rock band that I used to love when I was a baby, but I still love it. A good song to listen to is Mirror. Such a good band. I really love this. I think this band is in the 90s or early 2000s, somewhere around there. Really good goth rock band. I found them by accident on YouTube. So. The Last Cry and etc. I really like The Last Cry, but I'm gonna pick etc. They have this, I think it was etc. that has this good Bowie cover that I really like. Be My Wife, I think. I heard when I was a baby, but I was lurking on YouTube and found the song, and even if I do actually own more of the discography of The Last Cry, I actually do. The next one is Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry, and Sad Lovers and Giants. It's gonna be obvious, Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry. I really like this post-punk band. I have one of their CDs. I even actually sent a song of Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry to a crush of mine, somebody who I really loved. So, I really like that post-punk band. So, totally sorry for sad lovers and giants. Such a good band too, but Dead Can Dance and Solemn Novena. I am gonna say Solemn Novena, even if I don't like whole of their discography. I love, really love two of their songs. A lot. I found them when I was a baby. One of them is Juliet. So obviously, The Dead Can Dance has many good songs too, but I love that the two songs more than the whole discography of Dead Can Dance. Oh, sorry, but that's how it is. I know I'm gonna make some fellow goths angry with this, but I don't care. 13 Chime and Trap Majesty. 13 Chime. Obviously, I have one of their CDs. I used to love 13 Chime as a baby, but I still love 13 Chime. If I could recommend one band like from the 80s area, 13 Chime would be it. Such a good band. Oh, Coffee Maker is such a good song. The rest of the discography is also good, obviously. But Coffee Maker made me fall in love with the band. The Witch Will Die Tomorrow and Susie and the Banshees. The Witch Will Die Tomorrow. I am not a big fan of Susie and the Banshees. Catholic Spit and Seacom. This is gonna be obvious. I love Seacom. I really love Seacom. That's gonna be the big. The Catholic Spit is such a good death rock band. I used to love them when I was a little bit younger, but this post-punk band, Seacom, has a special place in my heart, so it's gonna be that one. I'm so glad that I didn't pick that one with another band that I really love, because I would be really upset. So the next one is gonna be Community FK and the Cemetery Girls. It's gonna be Community FK. I also love the Cemetery Girls, but Community FK had such a big impact on me when I was really early in the goth scene. So yeah, they also have a song called The Other World, I think, and that song is an anti-suicide song, and it's really good for your mental health. So I recommend Community FK, and I also follow Community FK on Instagram. Patrick is quite of a nice guy. I have this impression of that, at least. Eat Your Makeup and The Frozen Autumn. This is a difficult. I am gonna pick Eat Your Makeup. Even if The Frozen Autumn is a band that I used to love when I was young, a teenager, but still, I love Eat Your Makeup a lot. It's such a good death rock band. Sorry. Ooh. Subterfuge and Seed. Oh, why? I love both. I'm sorry, Seed. I love your music, Seed. But it's gonna be Subterfuge. I love Subterfuge. Subterfuge. I wouldn't have made that dance video if I didn't love the song. The Judas in me. The empty embrace. The long hour. I think. Subterfuge, I love you. Such a good goth band. Cemetery and Voodoo Church. It's gonna be Voodoo Church. I used to love both Cemetery and Voodoo Church as a baby bat, but I'm gonna pick Voodoo Church. The next one. The Cure and Bauhaus. This is a funny combination. I'm gonna pick Bauhaus. Controversial. I'm sorry, Cure fans, but I have big respect for Robert. Pink turns blue and Wisborg. No. God. Wisborg is gonna be. But I love Pink Turns Blue. I have seen Pink Turns Blue live. They sound great. Working on both sides. I wanna say pass, but I can't. Wisborg. Perfume and cigarettes. Becoming Caligari. Winter falls. God. God. Next one. The Eden House and 13th Moon. The Eden House, obviously. 13th Moon is decent, but Eden House it is. That one was thankfully easier. Specimen and Aeon Sable. It's gonna be Aeon Sable. I like that band a lot. Specimen, I do. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, but not that much as, for example, Visions. I love Visions by Aeon Sable. Such a good modern goth rock. They also have a song called Exodus. I really like that. It has more metal kind of, but it is still goth. They do combine goth rock with a little bit metal, but still such a good band. Super Aternus and Alien Sex Fiends. I'm gonna pick Super because I liked Anna's sound a little bit more, even if I do have the whole discography of Alien Sex Fiend. It's just that I love Anna's music a little bit more than. There are not that many left, thankfully. Modern Aeon and 1919. It's gonna be Modern Aeon. It's a band that I found on a compilation, but I like this band a little bit more than 1919, even if 1919 is such a good band. I recommend checking out 1919 though. Sunless versus who is gonna be Skeletal Family. This one is obvious. It's gonna be Skeletal Family. Sunless is a very unknown modern darkwave kind of band, but they haven't released anything. Barely only one album, and yeah, Skeletal Family has more and better music, but still I do like Sunless though. It's Icon versus the Mission. The thing is, Icon, you have to remember that Icon can be confused with pop band too, but the Icon that we're talking about is the gothrock band and not the pop band. And the Mission, this one is difficult. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pick Icon because I am more into the music of Icon than the Mission, even if the Mission has such a great guitar work. I think most people can't deny the greatness of the guitar work of the Mission, but I actually listen more to Icon than the Mission. I have many more CDs and albums on Bandcamp, obviously, of Icon than the Mission. I know somebody who might be upset, but I'm so sorry. It's gonna be Obsidian and Suspiria. I actually like Obsidian quite a lot. I saw them on stream on Twitch. They sounded really good live. I am not the biggest fan of Suspiria. I have never been, and I don't think I will. So it's gonna be obvious Obsidian. Only a few bands left. It's gonna be the Nuts versus Ghosting. I'm gonna pick the Nuts over that. Ghosting is such a good band though too. I think, was it Lion King, which is very popular on YouTube? Want to be the pride of the Lion King, I think was the lyric. Next one is All Gone Dead versus The Wake. I'm gonna pick All Gone Dead because I like their music more. I used to love All Gone Dead when I was a baby. I am not that familiar with The Wake. I like some songs like Christine. So yeah, it's gonna be the All Gone Dead over The Wake. I'm so sorry. I know one of my friends really loves The Wake, so now you know. I still like The Wake a little bit, but the last one is X-Voto versus Fireblast. I used to love X-Voto when I was a baby bat too, but I also love Fireblast. We are done now, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was quite fun. I had so many difficulties to pick which ones I like more, and some made me really frustrated though, and some I was glad that the choice became like it did. So yeah, I'm gonna do the industrial version, and I'm sure that there will be more because there's so many genres within industrial, and I wanna include at least one of each. Let's see. I listen to lots of industrial too, so yeah. And I'm also in a noise band. I will not put my own music inside though, and I hope people understand that. Well, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!